Welcome to Lauren, and I'm going to have a mukbang today. I'm going to be enjoying this Korean tofu noodle kimchi stew, whatever kind of name you want to call it. And I have a really nice new pot. I didn't cook it in, but I'm eating it in it. I bet if I turn it, it might spill out. I don't know. You can see it. There you go. So, I think some of the liquid might have evaporated. It was very liquidy before. Just going to have some Diet Coke with it. And water. I always have water. Especially for anything hot and spicy. I mean, you need it, right? My watermelon cup and watermelon pot holders and stuff. So, also going to have some Kleenexes nearby. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. So, soda, water, just got a stainless steel water bottle. Okay. I'm excited to have this. I've made it before, once before. It's super easy. You can use like ramen noodles. I'm sure you can just get a pack of ramen noodles, discard that nasty seasoning pack, and use those. These were at my store, local store, Chinese style noodles. Really good. Spicy, very spicy, but to put a little bit of sugar in it to tone down the spiciness, because to start off I used water, started bringing it to boil. I put in some miso paste and some gochujang paste, tofu, and soy sauce, and let that liquid heat up. I added kimchi chopped up and tofu, which I cut up in pieces. I use firm tofu. Added some sugar and I let it come up to a boil. So I let the kimchi kind of soften and mellow a bit, and then I just and let the tofu kind of mix with the seasoning sauce, broth, I should say. Yeah, let it simmer. Pretty much, put in the noodles at that point. I hate to break it up because of the size of the pan I had. And let that cook a little bit, like a medium high at that point. I was at high, turned to medium high, then it went boiling over. And let that cook, turned it off, let it simmer some more until the noodles were nice and soft. And that's it. To serve it, I sprinkle sesame seeds. Protein, right? And a little bit of sesame oil because I'm obsessed with flavor that sesame oil gives. But other than that, there's no fat in here. It's just a little bit of the sesame oil. This is the first time I've ever tried tofu at home. I've had some meatless, options from the store, veggie hot dogs, and stuff like that. If they have soy in it, or, tofu in it. Well, they have soy probably, but it's not tofu. But I had one time before the sofritas at Chipotle, and they were good. They were very salty, I thought, but good nonetheless. And so, I don't know, that's probably more like texturized soy protein than it is tofu. So, yeah, let's just say when I made this first time, like last week, it's the first time I ever had tofu. And I think definitely gotta have a nice, flavorful, marinated or broth to make it taste good. But it's, kind of bland, but that's kind of what it's supposed to be. Spicy food always makes me miserable. He's busy today. I've been decorating corgi cookies for an upcoming corgi picnic, the Philly corgi picnic. So if any of you are like me and like corgis, it's definitely an event in the East that you should check out. I would say it's probably the biggest one in the Northeast, biggest corgi picnic. They do them out in California. They're huge, right? I've been to Florida corgi picnic, and that's pretty huge. Not as big as California, but But they're great events. You don't need to have a corgi to come. You just love them, want to have a good time, meet some great people. Look it up on Facebook. Philly Corgi Picnic. So yeah, I cut out basically like Friday and Sunday, cut out, baked the cookies, and yesterday I iced them all. Today I decorated, basically I'm doing like a watercolor. I made it spicy. Watercolor technique where I use almond extract and food coloring gel to create color that I will use food grade brushes and brush on kind of like what you would see it's for the different colors. So put down, of course, my base icing is white, so I put down like a light brown and then a dark brown and a black, in the markings where they are for corgi. So it takes time. I'm only halfway done with doing that. So tomorrow I'll do the rest. But definitely keeps me busy. I think the technique with spicy food, and trust me, I'm pretty new to spicy food, but it's to kind of expect it's going to be really hot. Like, okay, this food's coming in my mouth. I'm gonna get a burst of spice and heat in my mouth, and that's okay. It will go away. Drink some water. Sometimes it just gets me unexpected, like the heat. Best way I can describe it. But I love the flavor. I mean, Korean food has this unique flavor. The mix of the sesame oils, and soy sauce, and the Korean peppers, and the fermented kimchi. It's just, awesome. By the way, I use my own kimchi. And down the one more bottle of Mothermost kimchi. I gave my mom some because I figured it's more sour than spicy, and she's not a spicy person at all, so she got to have that, and then she's been kind of enjoying it, so that's good. But yeah, I made my own. It's spicier. So yeah, I can hold this up here now. But there's less in it. But it's the flavor that like gets you, almost care how hot it is. Okay, I take it back because evidently my body cares. I mean, it's like cooking. If it gets a whole lot of spice at once, it's not used to it or whatever. I'm not expecting it. But spicy food is so good for you. And I prefer like Korean flavored spicy things over Japanese spicy things or Chinese like Szechuan or sour, any other kind of spice, or definitely even over Indian. Hello, I like Indian. Haven't had too much of it yet, but still a Mexican. Mexican is like my first spice love. So, but right now it's all about Korean. It's all about the kimchi. These are long noodles. I can't help but to bite them. I know Mommy Tang says don't bite the noodles, but sorry. I just can't not. So I've been busy baking and decorating cookies, right? But that's not all. In the past 5 years, I definitely like recognized my artistic talent. Like I've been in photography before, and then before that, it's like I just didn't think I had much artistic talent. Okay, so but like the last 5 or more years, a few more maybe. Well, 5 for like painting, and I do like different cookies, and I'm better at it, right? But for true artistic talent in lots of different ways, it's definitely a recent thing. So I don't know. Well, I can't always get out and be and do things like everyone else because I have MS. I can create. So, as you probably see right behind me. Okay, I'll show it to you then, but it's some projects I've been working on. First one. It doesn't take too much artistic talent to do this, but pretty good at this. At the Corgi picnic, I'm going to be using my photographic skills, and I'm creating a little photo booth. In two-part, because Corgi Nation does a lot of really great things to help a lot of great charities and just some fun different things. The Philly Corgi Picnic itself helps Corgi Aid, so proceeds go towards that. And so I made this. "2016 Philly Area Corgi Picnic." This is their logo. They have this logo every year, pretty much, but the 2016 is new, of course. But this is going to be a backdrop. So corgis are going to sit on the ground below here. This is going to be kind of up, somewhat up from the ground, or maybe on the ground. But they're going to get maybe on the side if they can, and then they're going to be like in front of us. So it's kind of like take your picture in front of the logo and say you were here and everything. So that's part one of my photo booth. Part two, as I said, there's fun different events that go on online, like auctions and different like just fun little things. So this year they created a Corgi Nation, as we call ourselves, Corgi Prom. So if you love corgis, male or female, and ask other corgis to be their date to prom. And they can accept, and they can post a picture of them together, like photoshopped, as they're going together. And then the event, the prom, is actually the Saturday, the same day as the Philly Corgi Picnic in the evening. So my corgi, her name's Lacey. I'm gonna try to turn my computer just up there. Up there. Sorry. Is a painting that I painted of her. And then, yeah, can't see it. It's too much. There you go. That is a painting I got painted from a very famous Corgi Nation painter, Rob Hummer. So, if you want to see more of his paintings, go check him out on Facebook, Rob Hummer. Anyway, sorry about all that. That's Lacey. Lacey's date, he's called Emmett, and his mom and him will be at the Philly Corgi Picnic. So that's like so exciting that they're actually like going to get to meet. I'm from Western PA, so not too close to Philly, closer to Pittsburgh, but they're from New Jersey, so South New Jersey, so not too much of a chance for us to actually meet, except for now, right? But anyway, the Corgi Prom, same night as Philly Corgi Picnic. So I might have a photo booth set up extra special for me, for Lacey and Emmett, and then for anybody else that's there and has their corgis going around so they can get pictures together. And there's a couple. So, that's awesome. Okay, so I don't know how you can picture this, but of course the dogs are going to be on the ground. So it's going to be kind of ground level, right? So I'm taking a square. I did that good, right? Okay. Square folding table. It's about 3 foot by 3 foot. And I'm going to turn it on its side. So here's the ground, and here's the table top, and the legs will be back here. Okay. So draped over the table will be like a background, like a sheet that's white, just to cover the ground and the back of the table. And then over that will be this sparkly sequined fabric. So it's going to be all fancy that they can, how proms are like all like really sparkly things hanging down. Just they have nice pictures done, in front of probably sparkly sort of fabric. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm going for, right? So, I have this secret. You can see how sparkly it is. Oh, yeah, right there. Nice and sparkly. The light hitting it. So anyway, yes. That will be our backdrop. So that's part 2. So corgis that are not in the prom will have my backdrop to go in front of and take pictures, and people are going to dress up their corgis for the prom and want it to look cute. Can use that backdrop. And I'll take pictures and try to figure out some way to upload it without having a laptop or a desktop computer, but only my tablet. And how to get... Sorry, there's a moth in here. And how to get the pictures from my camera to my tablet to post for that night. Probably gonna have to take on my tablet, but I'll take good quality ones too, so I don't know. Basically, that's what our tent, we're gonna have a tent set up. Chairs for us, humans, an X pen for the dogs, and a fun picnic. I forgot to go buy vegan hot dogs. I'll have to do that before I leave, because I want something to have, but yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. I'm like in 29 minutes. And I have to show you my last 2 projects. There's a ruined one that I'll flatten. This is a coloring page that I made for the Corgi picnic, and then I colored. I made it black and white so you can color it in. So if you go to my Facebook, which I'll link below, try to link everything below. For the Corgi picnic, Rob Hummer, my Facebook, all down below. And you can get the black and white one, coloring page, to print out yourself for free. Yay! I painted this. Again, it's the logo. Pretty simple. But that is going to be an auction item to help raise money for Corgi. I'll link that down below too. So, it's been 30 minutes. I'm gonna go. And I hope you like this. Subscribe if you like this. And subscribe if you like, or if you like coloring pages for adults, right? Or kids, but check out my coloring page. I'll directly link to that. So, yeah, I'm Lauren, and I'll see you later.